I should make some more weather puns, things about deadly droughts, juicy long bar wells, things like that, you know, just raining Tetrises. Yes, we have seen a lot of droughts. Some have been deadly. You don't like to see those, but they happen. We have been seeing raining Tetrises. Maybe it's something like a Tetris monsoon. Phoenix, Arizona, do you like monsoons? I'm seeing some mixed reactions out there. And I kind of like the rain. It's a good mix-up. Mostly dirt. I guess so.
You asked for a new band, Chris. They have provided.
Oh no. So I don't know who the band is up now, but I'm starting to hear some music. Sounds chiptune-y, I like it. All right, we're ready to go here. Nevinator versus Packy, round one. Let's count these guys down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Tetris. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the chiptunes, so seems to be at a reasonable volume level, so I think my commentary should come through. Boom, Tetris for Packy. And Nevinator having to cover up the well, but is Tetris ready once again? Burning off that single, taking a triple off the top. So Packy up to an early lead, 15,000 points. Getting those droughts here in Phoenix, Arizona. Don't want them to be deadly, but Nevinator holding out, bang down that Tetris, and another Tetris back to back. Neck and neck early on. I can see the headlines now. Deadly droughts at CTWC 2022 Desert Qualifier. Takes out everyone. Boom, Tetris or Nevinator. Yeah, I'll have to look at the tape to figure out, like, you know, how many top outs happen due to drought compared to other regions. Boom. Oh, was that a triple? Boom, Tetris or Nevinator. I think yesterday I was booming triples because we were in no next box. So you kind of have to give more respect to the triples. Typhoon Tetris. So yeah, Nevinator up to an early lead now, 77,000 points. Boom, Tetris for Packy, answering back. Both players feels looking good thus far. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Evening it up a little bit more. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Packy building a bit dirty. Turns it into a dirty Tetris for Packy. I do recall Packy being very versatile and getting those Tetrises elevated and dirty. Always impressive to see. Both these players possessing legendary tenacity. Nevinator, Tetris ready. Widening the lead with that Tetris. Nice spin by Nevinator. Getting that clear, keeping things clean, banging down another Tetris. 113,000 point lead. Biggest lead we've seen in a while. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator, 132,000 points lead. The gap is widening, even though Packy's playfield's good. Banging down another Tetris. Tetris for Nevinator. Just must be that little bit of difference in efficiency there. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Another Tetris. Yeah, Nevinator just raining down the Tetris is keeping that high Tetris percentage rate, 77%. Packy with a Tetris, but Nevinator answering right back. For every Tetris that Packy makes, Nevinator answers. And screen looks. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Something. Packy Tetris ready. Nevinator with a bit of a digging situation that needs to be resolved there. So this is Packy's chance to catch up a little bit. And does. 92,000 point lead for Nevinator. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Both players just raining him down. Nevinator with a 69% Tetris rate. Nice. And Packy's Tetris rate. I mean, Packy's making the Tetrises, but I guess there are some burns early on that caused the rate just to be really low. But still commanding 97,000 point lead. Now 116,000 point lead from Nevinator after scoring that Tetris. We are approaching transition with the next Tetris for Nevinator. It'll take us to level 19. Higher speeds. Okay, here we are. Speed transition, level 19. Nevinator's playfield has some holes. So does Packy. Probably won't be able to capitalize too much. Nevinator back into great shape. Just all the way back down to the bottom and building to score. 100,000 point lead. Already on level 19, level 20. Both players level 20 now. Nevinator just maintaining that 100,000 point lead, taking a triple there. Packy looking to struggle to move there and isn't able to continue surviving there. Nevinator taking the first round. Yeah, sometimes if you're just not in a good position, you can't move the pieces anymore because you're kind of buffered into committing, and if you're not able to move to the left or right, you just stack up in the middle. That's what happened to Packy. Setting up the next round. It's our last round and our last matchup in the quarterfinals. Double ready, here we go. Round two, here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah. So yeah, best 2 out of 3. Nevinator with the first round. Packy has to win to stay in it. And if Nevinator wins, Nevinator advances. Someone in chat said that Nevinator has successfully Nevinated round 1. I remember the first time I saw Nevinator's name, I was just like, yeah, that needs to be a verb too. Nevinator doing the Nevinating. Packy doing the packing. And here in our audience, someone said to send them packing. Battle of the awesome names here at the CTWC Desert Qualifier at Game On Expo 2022 in Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you for coming out. Packy Tetris ready. Scores are neck and neck. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Nevinator set up for a tuck. Let's see what he does with that. Uses the box. And then uses a JL sequence to clear that off nicely. Not the most efficient, but gets the job done. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Keeping that neck and neck score. Simul Tetrises, still neck and neck. That's what you want to see. Raining Tetrises. Whether it be a storm or monsoon, here in the desert at the CTWC Desert Qualifier. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Let's hope those Tetris monsoons don't result in massive digs. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. And Packy's Tetris ready, right behind. Ready to turn that into a neck and neck situation. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Neck and neck. Ooh. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Sometimes you just see that potential for a perfect clear, and it's like, ooh, it didn't give them the right piece. That's what I felt there. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Boom, Tetris for Packy. A lot of nevinating and packing going on here. As the Tetris is rained down, that Tetris monsoon's gonna continue. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Another Tetris for Packy, back to back. Now with a slight lead, 31,000 points, but Nevinator fires back. Getting it back into neck and neck tension. Playfield's clean on both. Yes. Boom, Simul Tetris. It's what you want to see. Simul Tetris with a neck and neck. Raining Tetrises here. No big digs. It's all good here in Phoenix, Arizona, Desert Qualifier. Don't want to see no fatal droughts. No fatal droughts. They can be brutal, but not fatal. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Packy with a couple of line clears. This should make for a very even score here. Packy opting to... Wow, that worked out. Gets the right piece sequence. Boom, Tetris for Packy. We're neck and neck again. Nevinator firing back with the Tetris. But Packy being Tetris ready earlier means we're just going to stay within the Tetris of each other for the foreseeable future. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Still neck and neck. Nevinator with a few burns to do. So Packy can jump into the lead if he maintains efficiency. You're just past 100 lines. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Approaching transition and a few more Tetrises. Boom, Tetris for Packy again. Nevinator not far behind. It's such an even match. It's hard to realize that Nevinator's up by one game, so Packy needs to win to stay in it. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Getting Tetris ready first. So, in terms of efficiency, they're right in line with each other. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Scores are neck and neck. What you want to see going into transition soon with the next couple of Tetrises. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Next one should send us to level 19. And we'll see if it changes anything with this match complexion. Nevinator first across the line. Packy taking the double right after transition and hangs the long bar. Rapidly topping him out, and Nevinator takes the second round, sending Packy packing. The Nevinator has done the Nevinating. And will advance. Yeah, so just a moment of indecisiveness. If you don't commit, that can lead to an early top out. Okay, so our next matchup, Miles and Oscar come to the stage. Second set in our final four. Oh, really? Wait, are we? Oh, we're top four already. We're top four. Sorry about that. Sometimes the day goes faster or slower. Never know where you are. All right. Yeah, that's right. Miles is in the upper bracket. I should have known that. Semifinals, top four. Here we go. You know, I don't actually think that's a band playing. I think they're just playing cool chiptunes.
Oh.
Sounds like Inspector Gadget.
The big white mascot on that.
Okay. It could be like a DJ or something. I don't know. It's not very loud. It's definitely.
You're a fan of costume design.
Yeah.
Did you see the guy walking around here dressed as a CRT?
No, I didn't. I have not.
His head is a CRT, and you can like see through the glass.
Oh, okay. That might be from an anime called Fruity Cootie. Yeah, there's like a character that has like a monitor for a head.
I was just a big fan.
Yeah, Vince is. Yeah, please. Getting our next match set up. Oscar versus Miles. Chat's making sure I hydrate. Thank you, I appreciate it. But at the current moment, I think my bloodstream is like 90% Rockstar energy drink. Such is the case when I come to these shows. Gotta be at peak performance. Like these Tetris players, like these champions in training, these champions proving themselves, do whatever it takes to get the job done. I was once a Tetris player. Once upon a time, long ago. When dinosaurs roamed the earth. They're getting me some water, so don't worry about me. Yeah, someone in chat said Terebi-kun, that I think that's the name of the Furikuri TV head mascot. I am really interested in seeing Game On Expo just kind of like branching out into so many different things. I'm seeing a lot more cosplay and anime stuff around the con. I'm a little sad. I don't see those. My favorite, like plushy sleepy cats are my favorite. I haven't seen any this year yet. Sad. Ready?
Yep.
All right, looks like we're ready to go. Oscar versus Miles, round one. Let's count them down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris! It's a battle of hybrid versus roller. Interesting play style matchup. Both players just really powerful though. Oscar's super consistent, super high scoring. Miles capable of a lot of impressive maneuvers, especially near the top of the screen, taking big risks. Sometimes those risks pay off, but definitely makes for a more exciting matchup. Boom, Tetris or Oscar, boom, Tetris or Miles. Tetris weather on schedule. Oh, there's my water, thank you. So as I rehydrate, let's hope for a rain of Tetrises. Miles starting it off with one, Oscar with another. It reminds me of how They have to come up with different variations of Tetris every once in a while. Tetris Rain, Tetris Storm. My favorite version of Tetris for the longest time was Super Tetris 2 plus Bombless for the Super Famicom. Anyone remember that game? It only came out in Japan, unfortunately, but it was my favorite version. It had these bomb pieces, and if you made a line and there was a bomb piece inside of that line, it would explode, and it would cause chain reactions, and it was just really fun. I love that version of the game. And it was probably one of the first versions of Tetris that had a variation of DAS that was so fast it wouldn't, you could actually move the piece wherever you wanted to, and it made the game, I mean, not really wherever you wanted to. I mean, if it was too fast, you'd still have to maneuver in time, but it wasn't quite as punishing as NES Tetris in terms of piece movement. So Miles has 22,000 point lead. Oscar's Tetris ready. Bangs down a Tetris. 0 point differential for a moment there. So that's how close this matchup is. Don't get more neck and neck than a 0 point differential. And that's rare, you know, here at 60 lines. Halfway to transition now. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. Such a great matchup here. Even all the way. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Oscar ready to fire back. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. .64% Tetris rate for Miles. And Oscar bumping up their Tetris rate to 69. Nice. That worked out. See, I could have said 64, but I waited for him to get to 69. Neck and neck. Here we go. Miles is ahead on lines by 10, which is odd considering there's only one. Maybe Miles has been pushing down lately. It's hard to say. Oscar banging down to Tetris. Still neck and neck. But yeah, they're within about a Tetris of each other in terms of line count. So it's still pretty neck and neck. Crossing the line to 100. Transitions happening fairly soon. Miles now ahead by 30,000 points, but Oscar's Tetris ready. Probably going to even it up with that next long bar. Oh, but Miles gets the Tetris first. Oscar firing back. Isn't set up for the next long bar, though. But as Miles is ahead by lines, it's a close game. .71% Tetris rate, 70% Tetris rate for Miles. Just really competitive match here. This is what you want to see. Max out pace, not even to transition yet. Past 557,000 points for Miles. Oscar not far behind. Miles hits transition, level 19, higher speeds. Let's see if this changes anything. Rollers have the ability to move and do maneuvers that other playstyles can't. But Oscar's hybrid style has proven itself to be just as capable and viable here in 2022, well into the age of rollers, as the Tetris historians in the year 3000 will tell you. Oscar, some great clears there, just keeping things clean. It's now down by 76,000 points, but bangs down to Tetris reducing the deficit to 50,000 points per second, but Miles bangs down another Tetris to maintain that lead. Miles is still ahead by about 8 lines. It's not a true lead, but Oscar needs to get the playfield under control to be able to survive to score and even it up. High speed play here. Oscar's board looks great, but he needs a long bar. Ooh, covers it up. Okay, gets the right P sequence, opens up again, waiting for the long bar. There it is. Boom! Tetris for Oscar at high speed. Miles set up for 1-2. Getting droughted a little bit. Burns them down for safety. Oscar also waiting, gets the long bar. Boom! Tetris for Oscar. 44,000 point deficit. Increases to 72,000 and now 102,000. Miles banging down 2 Tetrises back to back. Was ready for those long bars when they appeared and is able to capitalize. Wow. Miles just raining Tetrises down relentlessly. Here comes the Tetris monsoon. Here are the desert qualifiers. Watch out. 120,000 point lead now. Boom! Tetris for Miles. Level 25, 870,000 points. We could see our first max out here at the desert qualifiers. Let's go. Boom! Tetris for Oscar. Catching up just a bit. Miles getting to the line of maxing out here. 937,000 points. A couple of more Tetrises will do it. Oscar, 787,000 points. 150,000 points behind, but still performing. Hybrid style, not letting down one bit. Boom! Tetris for Miles. Here we go. We are a Tetris away from maxing out here at the Desert Qualifier for the first time today, this year, here in 2022. Age of the Rollers. It's going to be a roller to do it, quite possibly. Here it is. Boom! Tetris for Miles. Max out. There's the bell. Oscar still hanging in there. Behind. So right now with my view, the scores are not matching up. So I'm going to assume that Miles has a huge lead right now, is on level 28, and gets to the kill screen, level 29. Oscar's still at 845. Miles with a max out, so Oscar is going to need a max out and more to be able to catch up. But it's only at 851, and it's about to transition to the kill screen, or skill screen, thrill screen, whatever you want to call it. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. Nice, dirty center well. Hybrid style, getting points on kill screen. Wow, split double. Impressive, even though top out is inevitable. What a performance. Max out score from Miles the Great here at our Desert Qualifier. GG's. Miles is going to mull in for a bit. Looks like it's a good score, worthy of a record. But double long bar hang. Wow. You know, it takes 2 good players to see a max out happen in competition. So shout outs to both players for that performance. Setting up our second round here.
Okay, cool.
Double ready?
Wrong heart.
It just looks like that before they start.
Huh?
It just looks like that before they start.
No. Miles won.
It shows Oscar.
Huh?
Oh, was it a rollover or?
Miles maxed out.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. For some reason, I don't think this is Max Out Club, so it's not.
Got it. My bad. I always do it wrong. It's okay. It's just Steve. Okay. Love you guys. Good shot, dude. Oscar's ready. Look at that. Miles is ready.
All right, we're ready to go. Round 2 here. Miles versus Oscar. Miles up by 1. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, to clarify, Miles had maxed out. So even though the score, since our OCR is dependent on the numbers showing, when you max out, it changes it if you use this cartridge. So it wasn't interpreting the numbers correctly. So it looked like Oscar had won in terms of the color of the numbers. But since we know that Miles maxed out and Oscar didn't, that Miles won. So no worries. We got it. We got it handled. Boom, Tetris for Miles. And boom, Tetris for Oscar. Round 2, here we go. Miles, if Miles wins this, Miles advances. Oscar needs to win this to stay in it. We're in our final 4, our semifinals for our CTWC 2022 Desert Qualifier. It's so great to be at a show again. So I hold myself up for like 2.5 years. This is the first time I've actually been out and about, seeing people and having fun and living life. So thank you all for coming out and making this day, this year, so great.
Back to normal. Let's go.
That's what life is for, living, right?
No doubt.
So let's all make the best of it. I think Thor Ackerlund said something like, life gives you pieces and it's what you do with it that makes you a champion.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Can't remember the exact words. I think they say it in the award-winning movie, Ecstasy of Order, the Tetris Masters. Apparently you can check it out on Tubi for free, so great movie, really helped build our community. I'd highly recommend it. I think I'm in it too, or something. But yeah, check it out for some great Tetris history and Tetris action. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. Making the most of life there, 37,000 point lead. Miles firing back. Neck and neck, for the most part. Oscar with some better efficiency there, widening the gap to 38,000 points. Miles taking a triple. I've been noticing it. Miles is master of that triple. Tetris for Oscar. Miles has a hole in the stack. Let's see how he handles this. You can turn it into a really dirty Tetris, or you can just burn it off the top. Looks like he's just gonna burn. Sacrifices that eyepiece nonchalantly. A sacrifice to the Tetris gods. Not using the eyepiece for its intended purpose, but it gets the job done, I guess, right? Boom, Tetris for Oscar. Nice T-spin by Miles. Getting that line clear to keep things clean. I really love seeing versatility in the piece use like that. Sometimes if you know the right combination, you see the right pattern, you can keep your play field cleaner than someone who doesn't know that pattern. I think, our late great hero Jonas Neubauer was one of those players you'd watch him play, and he would like spin or tuck something that you hadn't seen before, and that inspired a lot of people to do line clears that were unorthodox. I miss Jonas. You Tetris fans, you all miss Jonas Neubauer? Yeah, we all miss Jonas. Shout out to Jonas. Jonas Neubauer, 7-time Tetris World Champion. Great builder of our community. We wouldn't be here without him. Speaking of building, Miles has a column 9. Boom, Tetris for Miles in column 9. Oscar's lead has been built to 72,000 points, showing a strong showing for the hybrid style here. Able to keep up with the rolling like we haven't seen before. I'm actually a fan of, the hybrid play style, because I'm sort of like a DAS hypertap hybrid, even, without the skills to back it up. So, respecting all styles of play. I'll probably take up rolling at some point, just to see if I can do it.
The commitment seems so scary, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what all the cool kids are doing, literally. Woo, nice line spin by Oscar. See, when you sacrifice that line piece for something it wasn't intended for, that's how you do it with style. Miles having to do some line clears to keep it clean. Oscar also with some holes here and there. Shouldn't be a problem. Wow. Transition just came just like that. Miles, level 19. Oscar's lead, 50,000 points. Now on level 19 as well.
Tetris ready.
Yeah, Oscar's Tetris ready. Miles, good board. Approaching Tetris readiness. There it is. Boom Tetris for Oscar and boom Tetris for Miles. Here we go. Level 20. Pieces are falling faster. Boom Tetris for Miles. Oh, I messed up there. It's Tetris for Oscar. I pulled a Jeff there. Sorry about that. Maybe I just did that because I missed Jeff. This is the first year we've had a Desert Qualifier without Jeff Moore. So, boom Tetris for Jeff, I guess. Boom Tetris for Miles. There you go. There's your Tetris for Miles. Boom Tetris for Oscar. Sometimes I wonder whether or not that video would have been as entertaining if I didn't mess up and say that Jeff made a Tetris when Jonas did. But I'll take it. It helped grow the community. Miles now with some massive piece dependencies here. Nice flat burning by Miles. Wow, look at that survival. What a dig. Wow, survival skills to the max on Miles. So high, showing the power of rolling. Wow. And with a dirty Tetris, boom, Tetris for Miles. Boom, Tetris for Miles. What a dig into a back-to-back Tetris. Excellent.
Maybe we'll get some funny matches you can record.
Boom, Tetris for Oscar, still maintaining the lead, even after the relentless Tetris assault by Miles. After that amazing dig. Miles just playing clean now, on fire. Burning things up in Phoenix, Arizona today. Oscar barely holding on to that lead just by a few thousand points. Neck and neck. Here we are, level 26. The score efficiency isn't there, but the competitiveness is. Miles doing everything to survive, weathering the monsoon. And Oscar scoring a Tetris, barely holding on to. Okay, Miles jumping into the lead now with 24,000 points ahead of Oscar, who now has a precarious double line bar dependency, kind of having to cover things up in order to survive. Let's see how hybrid style holds up. Miles is showing the power of rolling in that survival dig there. Oh, but covers up stuff in a very precarious way. This might be deadly. Oh, Miles topping out. Oscar with a 20,000 point chase down, 3 lines away from kill screen. Can Oscar do it? Is Tetris or death for Oscar? Tetris or death? Or unless he can get points past 29. Double. No! Miles takes the second round just by a hair. Oscar losing by less than a Tetris. Kill screen with a bad play field at level 29. What a fight. What a great matchup. GG's to both players. GG's to Oscar and Miles for a great showing here at the CTWC Desert Qualifier here in 2022, showing that rolling is not the only viable playstyle and hybrid could be here to stay, at least for another year. Till some other style is invented by like a 10-year-old or something. All right, yeah, our next competitors, we didn't have to call them to the stage. They're already here. Such is the case when you only got 4 people left. Now 3 people left. but definitely the survival skill of rolling on display that last round. Wow, that's a statement of the power of rolling. Speaking of rollers, we have one back here in Naui versus the Nevinator. Rolling versus Nevinating. Who will survive? And for a moment, I will be hydrating. Players getting warmed up just for a bit before setting it up. We will be underway soon.
I'm so glad you're here, bro. Ready to set 'em up? Huh? You guys got the seat popping? Oh, hell yeah.
They know what they're doing.
I have lost all sense of time since this began. The Tetris action is just mesmerizing. Holy crap, it's 10 p.m. It's like 7:10 p.m. I think I can't shop anymore. I think the dealer's hall's closing. All right, we got a double ready. We're ready to go here. All right, let's do this. Round one, Nevinator versus Noe. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Stress. Identical placements for the first few pieces. Okay, there's some variance. Let's see how this plays out. Now he's the first to get Tetris ready. Nevinator's got some holes, but I'm sure he'll Nevinate them. Boom, Tetris for Naui. First blood of the match. And Nevinator is just about Tetris ready, just needs the right pieces now. Gets a long bar. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Nevinated those holes just fine. Another Tetris for Nevinator, now into the slight lead, but now we're taking the lead back with that Tetris. Tetris for Naui and Tetris for Nevinator. It's going back and forth a bit here. Boom, Tetris for Naui, and boom, Tetris for Nevinator. It seems like both of them are efficient enough to stay with each other in terms of being set up for the Tetris when it comes. Naui with a few burns here. Let's see if that changes anything. Nevinator's got a hole, can make a triple off of that. And keeps the well open. Nevinator getting a little bit dangerous, but keeps the well open, manages to get that triple. And boom. Dirty Tetris for Nevinator. Just a little desert dust on that Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Naui's staying solid, keeping that Tetris rate high, 71%. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Very clean looking Tetris on Naui's side, only leaving a couple of bits behind. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Looking at a highly competitive match here. Now he's stacking high on the left, as per expected. Nevinator with a Tetris. Boom, simul Tetris. What you want to see. Less than a Tetris difference in score. But now he was set up with that, so was able to capitalize on that long bar. Nevinator's still building. Wasn't able to get Tetris ready there, but has to do a couple of burns, but opens it up just in time for that next long bar. Boom! Tetris for Nevinator. But now he just being Tetris ready when the long bar comes is the difference in score here. Nevinator a lot more material on the playfield to burn, isn't able to capitalize on them with Tetrises, and is getting dangerously high. It's going to need some good maneuvering here to clear out. Nevinator surviving that, just exactly the piece movement needed to be able to dig out of this. Having to cover the well with the I bar isn't exactly what you want to do, but if you can survive to Nevinate another day, get the job done. Now we're continuing to score, 75,000 points ahead. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator, out of the dig, able to finally capitalize after that survival. Great dig by Nevinator. Nevinator's playfield's clean, Tetris ready, boom, Tetris for Nevinator. We are neck and neck. Now we're going through a slight dig phase here. Nothing serious, but it's gonna be enough for Nevinator to catch up. Less than a Tetris difference in score now. Okay, Nevinator having to burn up high off the top. Just got through that other dig and now is into another one. Okay, open the well, Tetris ready. Needs that long bar. There it is! Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Ready for another one. Built up high. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator into the lead. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator again. Winding the lead, but now he's firing back. We are neck and neck. Excellent efficiency here. Max out pace. Right on the line of max out pace. They're just over 400,000. But transition is coming, yeah, within the next Tetris for Nevinator. So it's a little bit below max out pace, but it just seems like the Tetrises are raining down like they were. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator into level 19. Speed changes. Let's see how it changes the complexion of the match. Rolling versus Nevinating. Who will survive? Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Widening the lead, but now he was set up for a Tetris. Nevinator with another Tetris. So the lead is not quite a true lead because Nevinator is ahead by lines, by at least a Tetris or two. Two Tetris lead, or two Tetris's value worth of lines that can be made up with a runway that now he has. Now also on level 20. Nevinator now on level 21, waiting for the long bar. There it is, boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Now we're waiting for that long bar. Where is it? Getting droughted. 16, there it is, boom, Tetris for Naui. Well, Nevinator winds the lead to 42,000 points. Now he clean stack, boom, Tetris. Boom, another Tetris, back to back for Naui. Firing back, now in the lead, 10,000 points. Pretty much neck and neck score at this point though. Nevinator having to do some burns there, clutch movement there, wow. Great movement by Nevinator there. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Has some overhangs, gonna have to do some burning. Nevinator's chance to capitalize into the lead, 20,000 points. Has to do a couple of burns. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Now he's a little bit behind on line, so the true lead is a little bit less than what Nevinator has, which is in points 20,000. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Now he's got a couple of holes to fill. Nevinator's clean. Opts to wait for the Tetris. That's what you want to do if you want to score high. Waiting for the long bar, but it doesn't come. Nevinator tops out. Now he has 10,000 points to claim the lead and the round here. Boom, Tetris or Naui, that's gonna do it. Intense match there. Great survival and great scoring by both players. Wow. GG's. Setting up for the next round. Okay, ready for round two. Counting them down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Stress. So with Naui up by 1 point, Naui just has to get one more round to win the match and advance to our grand finals. And conversely, Nevinator needs to win this match or win this round to stay in the match and in the whole tournament here in our semifinals. Nevinator's ready first. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Now we're taking some doubles there. Losing some efficiency, but you know, with a clean board like that, you know it's gonna catch up eventually. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Nevinator looking really clean right now. Great build going on. Naui with a couple of holes. It's going to take a couple of burns. Nevinator banging down to Tetris, widening that lead. Nevinator's going to have a chance to widen that lead. But Naui turning that hole into a center well Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Nice. Naui taking a triple. Nevinator with the Tetris. Nevinator ahead by 55,000 points. But now his board looking good now. Ready for a triple. Gonna use the long bar to build for a Tetris. Nevinator with the Tetris. Vitz for Nevinator. Interesting use of the eyepiece there, tucking it in. Vitz standing for vertical eye tuck slide. And Nevinator with some tucks, creating some unorthodox clears to keep the playfield clean, but it gets the job done. Taking a triple there. Still with a 42,000 point lead. Both players are in a bit of a drought. Some clutch tucks by Naui into a Tetris, reducing the deficit, but Nevinator firing back with the Tetris to maintain that 40,000 point lead. Naui with a Litz, which is a L-tuck slide. I just coined that just now on the fly. It's lit. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. No, I know that doesn't even make sense, right? Because it doesn't have the letter I. Naui with some holes in the stacks, gonna have to burn down. Nevinator banging down to Tetris, widening the lead to 60,000 points. Halfway to transition here. Naui taking care of the holes. Very efficiently, as best as you can do. You love to see it. Nevinator Tetris ready again. Opting to burn off the top. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Nevinator answering back right when Naui is able to get into scoring position again. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Nevinator having to clear from the top there. Sacrifices an I-bar for triple, but keeps it clean. Building back to score. Naui with a Tetris, reducing that deficit to 40,000 points. So Nevinator just clearly 2 Tetrises ahead pretty much this entire match. But now he's in great shape. Both players at around 60% Tetris rate. Nevinator with another Tetris. Now we're not far behind, bangs out another one. 42,000 point lead for Nevinator. As we head towards transition in the next 20 lines, a few Tetrises away from the speed up. And that's where you're going to see a lot of great survival skills by both these players. Okay, Nevinator with a clean play field. Naui with some holes. Let's see if Naui goes for a triple here or turns that into something more. Takes a triple into a triple. Nevinator with a Tetris, and the sacrifice of double triples instead of taking a Tetris jumps Nevinator's lead up to 77,000 points. Now to 101,000 points. Just that difference in efficiency is giving Nevinator a definitive lead here in round 2. Nevinator's going to need it because Nevinator needs to win this round to stay in the match. Now on transition, level 19. Game sped up, taking another triple, but Nevinator's Tetris ready, bangs down another Tetris, 119,000 point lead. Nevinator looking super solid right now. Great build, just fully warmed up and banging down those Tetrises, creating that Tetris monsoon that we can only have here in Phoenix, Arizona at the Game On Expo. Naui with a lot of holes. Taking another triple. Triples all around, while Nevinator is getting into Tetris position once again. Even at this high speed, boom, Tetris for Nevinator, 66% Tetris rate. 179,000 point lead. Wow. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Near max out pace here by the Nevinator doing the Nevinating. Round 2. Naui Tetris ready in the middle of a drought. And there's a long bar. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Really needing more of those. Naui with another Tetris, but Nevinator also making a Tetris at the same time. So still maintaining a 152,000 point lead. Another Tetris by Nevinator. It's raining them down, whether it's dust or rain. The monsoon is here, courtesy of Nevinator. Another Tetris. 825,000 points. We could see a max out. This goes the distance. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Behind by 100. Oh, kind of a mistuck there. Something hung. Now he's going to have to do some burns, lose some efficiency, but bangs down to Tetris nonetheless. Nevinator, super solid, still at this high speed. Bangs down another Tetris. Here on level 26, 896,000 points. We're 3 Tetrises away from a max out. There's one. Here at level 27, Nevinator in range of max out now. Burning off a double and a single. Stay safe. Oh, covers up the well just before the long bar came, but keeps it open again for what could be a next one. Takes a triple off the top. Naui now on level 28, 216,000 points behind. Will likely hit kill screen first. Or they're about the same in lines now. Nevinator in much better shape. Naui forming a new religion in the stack, but topping out as a result. Nevinator way ahead. 219,000 point lead, looking for a great score here, almost maxing out and topping out at 958,000 points. Wow, there's a big drought at the end too. 48 apparently, but Nevinator's gonna take that one, and we have 1-1, a decider on our hands here. What a round. I think we saw that crucifix in the blocks forming once before, courtesy of Dog in last year's CTWC. You love to see it.
We got a double ready.
All right, we got a double ready. Round 3, the decider.
Let's hear it!
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Tris.
Like it.
As we progress in the brackets, just these matchups are getting more and more exciting and competitive, with the potential of a max out just on the horizon. Let's go. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Nevinator, Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Naui taking a triple off the top. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Nevinator, Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Now we're having to do some interesting burns there. It's probably going to take another triple there, and does. Now we're really favoring the triple in a lot of situations. That's sometimes what you got to do, and sometimes that your play style may favor it. Nevinator may be looking for a T-tuck. Does the T-tuck. Love that T-tuck. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Boom, Tetris, simul Tetris. Love to see it, neck and neck. Now we building high up on the left, ready to bang down many Tetrises. The Tetris rain, the Tetris monsoon forming before our very eyes here. Now he with a couple more, 3 more triples, 3 triples in a row, followed by a Tetris. It's raining triples here and Tetrises. With a Tetris, well, I guess it's a triple monsoon then. But let's see if that works out for score, because if Nevinator just starts raining Tetrises, that's just better points efficiency. Of course, it's better than getting singles, of course, but if you can make a Tetris, make the Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator again. That's why Nevinator's got the 83% Tetris rate. Highly efficient, high scoring. But despite Naui being, 20 points of Tetris rate behind, isn't that far behind. So maybe there's something to those triples, Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. 38,000 point lead. Clean play fields on both sides. Naui with the Tetris, getting into striking distance of taking back the lead. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. 81% Tetris rate. Wow. Naui looking clean. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Nevinator opting to do a couple of quick burns there. Naui Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Nevinator just maintaining that amazing Tetris rate, 80%, even though we're 80 lines in. Way beyond max out pace. We could see another one. Now he's taking some burns, but becomes Tetris ready sooner than later. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Nevinator waiting on a long bar too. Ooh, Nevinator has a hole in the stack, gonna have to burn down a bit. It's gonna give Naui a chance to catch up here. Naui taking a triple. Naui having to do some burns now up high too. Not too high though. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Ooh, Nevinator having to. No! And a very vocal misdrop there by Nevinator. That's going to end Nevinator's run, but what a run it was. Naui taking the third round, and the decider will advance to our grand finals. And that's a no I'm never going to forget. GG's. GG's to Nevinator for making it to semifinals. What a great showing. What a great matchup. Okay, we're going to be taking a quick break. Players are going to prepare for their final match. We're going to take about a 5-minute break, and then we'll start. I'll go back to hydrating or something. Certainly not good at rapping.
Whatever one you want.
If anyone's recording out there in OBS land, make sure you get that Nevinator no. We're going to need that. Oh, of course.
I think you're the last one.
Oh, wow.
The important one. Right.
So, if people are signing your desk, are you going to put something to protect the signatures the next time you use
I
it?
have this area right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's tight.
You want me to say, like, room Tetris for ninja or something?
Yeah, room Tetris for
It's the deal for life.
Oh, sick. Yeah.
I just watched your video like 2 days ago. The first time. No, it was the second. I don't know how you can commentate.
I don't know either.
He just turns on the mode.
I've been trying to restream and it's hard to do everything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been doing it for years now, though. Think about it.
Wait, when did we start? 29.
He's just getting warmed back up, too, for Portland.
Year 13.
Dang.
Yeah.
So just go through the stack?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And it's not going to anyone in particular, right? It's just.
Yeah, they are, but I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know who they are yet, so.
And then I've got one for you, too.
Oh, yeah, I really love one of these. Oh, my God. I don't even have Tetris Gym. I need
I'm
it.
just trying to find it. I think I'm missing
No, I'll put Boom Tetris anyway.
I'll find it. If I can't find it, I'm going to mail
I'll put Boom Tetris for you. Whoever you
Sick.
are. Oh, no.
Boom you.
No, I was going to say.
I mean, yeah. You don't think these are little dry. That's awesome. Fill in the blank. Well, this one's great.
It's like my name is, and then.
Yeah. Man, that's a great idea. We need to make like the my name is matches, but
Room
just says
Tetris
Tetris
for-
4.
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing some kind of name tag this year.
Dude,
That would be a great one.
Dude, that would be a great one.
I have this.
Dude, see? Oh my God, yes. Let's go. Where do you
I
get
love
that?
that.
Can I get one of those?
Yeah, you know, I printed them out for Portland. I just didn't.
Okay.
I forgot to do it for here. I'll make some more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's like a sticker, and I was like,
I'll buy
hanging
it.
out.
Yeah, I'll put it down, dude.
I'm tired, but this is fun.
Yeah, this is the big finale here.
When I woke up this morning, like I haven't been doing anything outdoors or out whatever life
Yeah.
for 2.5 years. So
Oh, yeah.
this morning, my legs were like telling me "F you" like the whole morning. They were like,
We don't do anything anymore.
I didn't. I mean, I don't know. I had an excuse to stay in, so I did. But and I've been busy too, so it's just like, ah. It's weird though because I still skateboard at the post office, but whatever.
I want to see you skateboarding at the post office.
Well, they have me skateboarding on Netflix.
Do they?
Did you see
Oh,
that?
Yeah, I did see that.
That's the best it's gonna get. They had, oh my god, they had like a rolling rig thing following me.
Yeah.
The budget they spent filming me for high score was insane.
Oh, that's so fun.
Like,
you should have Aaron Jaws teach you a trick or something.
yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Or show him a trick.
I don't know. I skateboard for, I don't know, it turned into, yeah, I used to do tricks, but it's like, I was never that great at them.
Yeah.
But it's a great way to get around, and I'm fast, so it is what it is. Uh-oh. I was gonna look at Chad.
Whenever you're good. Well, take a picture, you know. So yeah, Miles, you have to set the scene. Oh, wait, yeah. All right. Only 29 start. Ready? Finals. Let's go. Good luck, guys.
Is that really 5 minutes? That didn't feel like 5 minutes.
You said it was ready.
Okay. Well, if they're ready, I guess, right?
Hype them up, Chris.
All right. It looks like our players are ready. I don't think that was 5 minutes, but I guess that's 5 Tetris minutes. We are in our grand finals for the 2022 CTWC Desert Qualifier here at Game On Expo 2022 in Phoenix, Arizona. Are you ready? All right, well, you know our competitors are ready. You guys got all seated. Here we go. Let's count them down nice and loud. 3, 2, 1. Tetris! Naui versus Miles. Roller versus roller. Or no, he's not wearing. I guess it's a hybrid roll style. He's rolling. Now he's a roller. Roller versus roller in our grand finals here. The next generation of Tetris champions with a new play style. It is 2022. Quite potentially the era of the roller. Let's go. Okay. Miles, Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Scores are neck and neck early on. Boom, Tetris for Miles. The Tetris monsoon will continue in this matchup. As forecasted by our Tetris weather experts here in Phoenix, Arizona, Miles with an 86% Tetris rate. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Okay, Miles, Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Maintaining a lead, 36,000 points. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Clutch tuck by Miles. A couple more tucks, just keeping that playfield super clean, super efficient with that piece placement. Awesome. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Just fitting it all together according to plan. Great to watch. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Speeding along now, widening the lead to 56,000 points early on. Now we answering back with the Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Another Tetris for Miles. Tetris for Naui. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Miles set up for Tetris. Stacking up high on the left, which is usually what we see Naui doing. Boom, Tetris for Miles. And another Tetris for Miles. All the way back down to the bottom, having to build back up. Boom, Tetris for Naui. It's already shaping up to be highly competitive despite Miles being in the lead for most of this match. Now he's just hanging right in there with him, not giving up an inch. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Good movement there, keeping everything clean. Now we're taking a split double, having to do a couple of burns. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Back to back, Tetris is for Miles, widening that lead, getting pretty big at 123K. Now he's gonna have to get a little bit efficient here to catch up. Now with some holes in the stack, it's gonna be in dig mode for a while Miles enjoys that clean play field, ready to score. Miles taking a triple there, holding out for that long bar. It's like drought 20, but it comes and Miles bangs down to Tetris as soon as it came. Now he almost down to the bottom with that dig. And now he is clean again. Gets a center well, ready for a long bar. Let's see if it gets him a nice juicy center well Tetris, and it does. Boom, Tetris for Naui. You love to see it. Center well Tetris. Well going all the way back to the right. Good transfer. Miles up by 138,000 points now. A little bit of dependency on that field. Probably gonna have to eat a triple. Probably won't cut into the lead that much. Double, followed by a double, followed by another double. Gets the job done. Now we getting dangerously high. He's gonna have to dig and get some good favorable sequences. Good survival by Naui. Power of rolling on display here. Miles hitting transition. Naui with a triple. Naui with a great dig. Just showing what's possible with rolling in a situation that would normally be very dicey. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Rewarded with that survival. Great survival skills on display by Naui there. Nice dig. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Continuing to rain down those Tetrises in this Tetris monsoon here in Phoenix, Arizona. $124,000 point lead. Continuing the aggression. Boom, Tetris for Miles. 150,000 points on the dot deficit. Now he will have to catch up. Okay, now he is clean. Ready to take back some points after those digs. But Miles not letting up one bit. Clean play field, ready for a Tetris. Both players waiting for that long bar. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Miles maintaining that 149,000 point lead. Miles eating a triple there. Boom, simul Tetris. Ooh, Miles clutch last minute adjustment to take advantage of that long bar. Bangs down another Tetris. Lead widening for a moment. It was at 184, now back down to 156. Now we're taking a triple off the top. With this level of survival on display and this level of scoring on display, we could see some post-29 play leading to max outs. Even though it's not technically max out pace, 66% or whatever, if you are a roller and can survive past level 29, you don't need no Tetris rate. You just single it out and max out that way, or whatever it takes. Any kind of line clear, especially when any kind of line clear scores you more on higher levels. Boom, Tetris for Naui, boom, Tetris for Miles. We're gonna see some monster scores here with two rollers on the scene, ready to rain down this Tetris monsoon like you've never seen before. 930,000 points for Miles. We are in striking distance of max out now. Could happen in a couple more. Miles with a hole in the stack. Let's see how he handles it. Sacrifices a long, flat long bar. Sometimes it's good to do that. Sometimes just gotta let it burn. Oh, now he precarious, but surviving barely. Oh, and tops out before Miles can get the max out, but we'll see if just gets the Tetris here. We'll score Miles a max out, and it does. GG's. I don't know if there's any kind of detailed rule that counts that max out, you know, if now he was in the process of topping out when Miles was getting the max out, but close enough. GG's. All right, we're ready for round two. This is best 3 out of 5. So whoever wins, it'll still continue, but Miles will need to win 2 to win the championship. And now he's down 1 point. All right, looks like we're ready. We're gonna start round 2. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So this is round 2 in a best of 5. So you need 3 wins to take the championship. It's 1 more than our previous rounds, as is custom with how we've been running the CTWC for a while now. Miles up by 1. Both rollers, both capable of scoring past level 29, so we'll possibly see some more max outs coming our way. Miles, Tetris ready. Now he has 2, but had to cover up the well. He's gonna have to do some digs. Looking like type B now. Ooh. See if some roller survival can get him out of it, but it doesn't. And Miles is going to take the second round with that early top out from Naui. Wow. Yeah, once you see that type B Swiss cheese, it's going to take a lot at that height to survive. Okay, looks like we're gonna go right into round 3. So in a best of 5. If Miles wins this round, he'll win the championship. Now he has to win this to stay in it. So we're going to count him down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So will Miles win this one in a sweep? Or will now he be able to survive roller versus roller? Which roller will end up on top here in the CTWC 2022 Desert Qualifier at the Game On Expo in Phoenix, Arizona? Boom, simul Tetris. That's what you want to see. Miles having to take a couple of burns. See if Miles turns that into a column 9 well, and he does. Bangs down a Tetris. Meanwhile, now he banged down a couple of Tetrises of his own. We are neck and neck. Nice board. Now he's shifting things around, keeping things clean, banging down a Tetris in the process. Miles not using that T-spin setup as it was intended, but clears it nonetheless. Sometimes I see the juicy T-spin well, and I'm like, not so satisfying. Double long bar dependency for Miles, gets one to fill the left. He's gonna wait for another one to bang down a Tetris. Now we could build column 8 dirty here. And does. Boom, dirty Tetris for Naui. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Naui keeping column 8 alive for now. Builds a roof on top, is gonna have to do some burning. See how it plays out. And meanwhile, Miles is Tetris ready. Can use this to capitalize and catch up. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Deficit reduced to 37,000 points. Boom, Tetris for Naui, keeping that column 8 well alive and well. And takes it out with a triple to move the well back over to column 10, all the way to the right as most people play. Miles clutch last second tucks there to sort of make the most of that setup, keeping things clean. Burning off that roof very skillfully. Creating a double long bar dependency, but burns it off the top. Ooh, misshift there. Getting a little messy on Miles' side. Possible fatal error here on Miles' side. Now, I don't think that's diggable because he has to get something over all the way to the left and does not. Hangs another long bar. That's going to be fatal. Now he's going to take the second round, surviving and going to a fourth round. At the last second, Miles did do the right thing and try to burn down the line just in case he can vault something that fast over to the left, but just wasn't enough. So we're now 1-2. Miles up by a point and 1 point away from taking the championship. Now he still has to win this round to stay in the match. All right, we're good. Round 4. Let's count them down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris! So just like that, rollers aren't completely invincible. It still takes accuracy and not making any mistakes, especially when you're up that high, to be able to survive, because just one bad misshift and you'll spire something up to the point where you can't make a line clear. So even rollers have to be careful about that. It's not an instant win to be able to move a piece that fast. Okay, Miles having some holes in the stack here. Gonna burn it off pretty easily though. Now he with a Tetris. Miles disposing of some long bars all the way on the left, but bangs down the next one with a Tetris. Now he fires right back with another one. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Miles up by 16,000 points, basically neck and neck. Now we take a double there, up dangerously high, but bangs down to Tetris, and another Tetris back to back. Scores are still neck and neck. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Now we with some burns. Both players kind of just burning off the top there, trying to get back into a more ideal, more optimal scoring situation. Now we with a center well Tetris there, boom. Saw the opening and just went for it. Scores are neck and neck. Miles almost Tetris ready. Now he also Tetris ready. But now he having to deal with some holes that developed. Nothing too major. He's probably going to be able to burn that down pretty easily. Miles banging down to Tetris. Still a very close game. Neck and neck scores. Seems that the Tetris monsoon has subsided for now. Oh, but starting up again with that double there, that simul Tetris. T-tuck by Miles. Tetris ready. Covered it up. Gonna have to do a couple of burns. Gets the burns. Both players Tetris ready. Now he banging down to Tetris. And boom, Tetris for Miles. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Very, very close match. Wow. 7,600 point difference. Miles up for the moment. But now he looking to take it right back. Both players Tetris ready. Miles gets it first. So larger lead for a second there. Now we opting to use that long bar to make the burn. Building a roof that's got to be burned off. So that's going to be Miles' opportunity to optimize and use every piece to take a commanding lead. Starting to grow at 55,000 points now. Now he's back to being Tetris ready. Good play field. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Miles taking a triple there. Playing a bit conservatively, but had a point lead. That got diminished now, 38,000 points. Now he now set up for a couple of Tetrises. Can take back the lead. Here we go. Back-to-back Tetrises for Naui. Miles not set up for the second one, so we're neck and neck again. It's going back and forth on a larger scale, so really good match here. Really good showing, roller versus roller. Very evenly matched here. Boom, Tetris for both players. Simul Tetrises. We're just waiting to see that match where they both go past 29 and we get that showdown of rollers that's so exciting to see. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Players playing great now. Same pace, same line count practically. Boom, simul Tetris again. It's going to be a great showdown here as we approach transition. 4 lines. Miles' next Tetris ought to do it. Miles waiting for that long bar. One more line. There it is. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Transition, level 19. Miles now with a slight lead, 40,000 points. They're in line with each other's lines. Okay, now we getting a bit messy. He's gonna have to dig. Oh, that left side's looking, he's gonna have to roll something all the way to the left, some kind of L or, oh, not the right one. And Miles takes the round and the championship. your winner for the CTWC Desert Qualifier 22 is Miles the Great. GG's, what a performance. What a grand finals featuring 2 rollers. There's that trophy. Is there a way to put that on the webcam? Okay, we'll have them put it next to the webcam for the stream later on, but right now they're taking the picture. Your top 2. Miles is your champion, followed by Naui, a runner-up. Dude, put the trophy in front of the webcam so the stream can see. One of the webcams. Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah, I just did that so the stream could see the trophy since it's so cool. We have our own trophy for the Desert Qualifiers, very special, custom made just for us. You can only get it here at Game On Expo in Phoenix, Arizona at a Desert Qualifier. Thank you everyone for coming out. What a great show. Do you want to do an interview with the winners? Okay, I'm going to try to get an interview with the winners after they're done with their pictures and stuff, so hang on a second.
Yeah, Austin could just drop it right now. You want to bring it, Rook? We can bring it up. You do your thing. Yeah, I'm doing that.
All right, we're here with a runner-up, Naui. Give us your thoughts. What was it like playing a CTWC veteran like Miles the Great?
Scary. So I was a bit nervous like the whole time, but like at the middle of the match, I meant to control like my nerves a bit, but yeah, you know, Miles a rollover player and all that stuff, and it's scary all the time. But I think I handle it well. I never been to like a live event finals, so I'm pretty happy right now.
If this is your first live event performance, that is very impressive, very exciting, and I think it's something that you'll lose the nerves with more experience, I think. So, are you planning to come to more events?
Well, I actually went to Las Vegas and I went to SoCal also. So I was not that nervous today, but like playing against Miles was like, it was crazy. But yeah.
Well, yeah, definitely Miles being a top level roller, yeah, that'll get your nerves going. Do you have any plans for the future of your Tetris competitive career?
I'm planning to go to CTWC at least this year, and just keep playing.
You're going to Portland then?
Yes.
All right, we'll be seeing Naui in Portland. Look forward to that, everyone.
Can I say something to Latam?
Absolutely.
Nice
and loud.
Oh man. Gracias a todos en Latam por apoyarme. Los quiero mucho, los amo.
Let's hear it for Latam. That's our Latin American Tetris community. You know, very enthusiastic group. So, shout outs. Thank you, Naui, our runner-up. All right, now let's get Miles the Great here on the mic. He's over there doing some signatures, obviously, as what a champion does. All right. Miles, you've stamped your ticket to Portland, Oregon for the CTWC main event, I guess, this year in October. What are your feelings, and how was this competition here in Phoenix?
Well, I was really glad I was able to come here and perform well. You know, I was, slightly nervous because it's in person, a lot different than playing online, but I was glad I was able to win and take the victory. I'm feeling good going to CTWC. Yeah, I mean, I played a lot of good people. Like, Naui, it was cool playing another roller in person. Like, it's a different dynamic because I'm just used to playing online, not like hearing or seeing them. So it's really cool that I had that experience.
Was Naui the first roller that you played in person?
I think, yeah, I think so. He's a really good roller too. So it was slightly nerve-wracking thinking about how he could play on 29, but yeah.
So it feels like we're at the dawn of the age of rolling. Where do you see things coming or evolving from here? Do you think we're going to see a lot of post-kill screenplay, or you're a roller, I'm not, so give us your thoughts on how you think things are going to go, or maybe what rule set you think might be implemented to, I guess, keep things interesting.
Well, it's only going to get bigger from here, you know. Going into CTWC, there's so many good rollers. Like, pretty much every top player is a roller now, can play post 29, so it's going to be a huge element in CTWC to be able to play on 29. Like, you pretty much need that nowadays to win. It's really crazy.
Cool. So any other shout outs you want to make? Anything you want to say? Mike's yours, champion.
Well, shout out to Dog and Company. Yeah, shout out to my dad for coming here, and shout out to MSM and also Pinzin.
Well, there you go. Thank you so much. Hey, show off that trophy one last time.
Oh, look, there he is. He's getting in there.
Just Quaid.
He's got all the Tetris pieces on it.
Yeah, spin it around. Yeah, isn't that great? So here at our regionals, you might be able to score a custom special trophy, and that's what we got for here. Game On Expo 2022 Desert Qualifier. Maybe we'll have an even better, cooler one next year.
Yeah.
But the competition, you know, it's always been really tough here. The winner of the last 2 years was Jeff Moore.
Yeah.
Boom Tetris for Jeff Moore. He didn't show up this time, so people didn't have to be afraid of him. Now they got to be afraid of you.
Yeah.
So thanks for a great performance, and GG's.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks for commentating, Chris. I know you did a lot of commentary. It was really good. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I just love this community. Who wouldn't do it, right? Like, boom, Tetris for you. Thank you, both our live audience and Twitch stream, for really making all this happen, making all this worth it, making the hard work just really pay off by seeing people being able to enjoy competitive Tetris. We have this awesome new generation of champions, Miles the Great being, you know, one of our top young rollers, and it's so exciting. It's like every year that passes, more crazy stuff happens, and you never know what's around the corner for competitive Tetris. Stay tuned, people. Portland is coming. Thank you all for watching. GG's. Boom, Tetris for you.
Thanks, guys.
I survived.
Figure out someone to raid here.
If I'm not mistaken, you were both in the Nintendo World Championship. So he was in 90, I was in 94. So yeah, no.
Hey, T-Red.
But however, more importantly,
King. What's up? Reed. Hoyo. Mr. Brain.
Lost the Rock and Dwayne Johnson was there.
Alright, let's see what's going on.
He won the whole thing. He was the Sega World Champion.
You guys are missing out. Aaron is going to DJ now. It'll be a lot of fun.
Technically, there was the 91 where they did like 92 was
Alright, who we raiding, guys? Somebody give me a raid. Puzzle Kingdom? Are they on?
Oh, there's a lot of something open. Oh, yeah. And then they did 2015 and then 2017. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm gonna, I was super good to see you again, Chris.
So they did it. They did similar.
Maybe, I don't know tomorrow, but
They used
are you in that tier or something?
part for 2015 that was used back in
All right, good one.
got my rates from 1991. So it was the one that had Dr. Mario on it. Okay. So that's what they used for 2015 qualifier. And then the finals was like a whole gauntlet.
Who am I raiding, King?
guys all done?
Just about to be. You want to say, talk to the people for a second?
Are you still on the stream?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. There you go.
Where would be a nice place to go?
Hello, hello.
We got one final guest, everyone.
Hi. I just walked back into the convention center. I got one of these. I've never had it. One of these gym
Oh,
things.
nice. Look at that. It's nice.
I'm
our
so
man Steve.
fucking sweaty, dude. It is so hot outside. Hello.
All right, I'm just trying to figure out who to raid. Big sexy Diddy. Quid.
Oh, that's Kingsman. What up? What up, dude?
Are you guys done with this mic?
Take it. No one wants to hear what I
tell
have to
everyone
say.
what's going on. Yeah. All right. Later, everyone.
Bye bye.
TWO. Thank you so much, Chris.
You're welcome.